Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Jason Bennett. It's great to have you with us at Alberton Oval. This is a vital match between North Adelaide and Subiaco. Time is running out to stake a claim for a top 8 berth or a top 4 berth. There's not much margin for error now. And here come the visitors. Kelly Underwood joins me. Who's your pick today, Kel?
G'day, Jason. I've tipped the Roosters. If in doubt, go with the home team. If this match was played at a neutral venue, I think you'd have to toss a coin.
An interesting perspective. Thanks, Kelly. The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss. It's 8th taking on 9th. A spot in the top 8 is up for grabs. All systems go for what should be a beauty. Lyons wins the first hit out. Steen, Shepherd. Can she find a teammate? Honours the lead. Good hands. Well done. Oh, that has to hurt. She's caught. She's besieged. She couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. The two rucks do battle. Petrevski, Lyons, Tompkin. Leans back and drills it.
That's a super goal, given the fact she was being tackled as she kicked it.
The Lions on the board early. Lyons wins the hit out. Steen in a natural habitat. Manages to find a teammate. Searching kick. Robbins couldn't haul that one in. Probing ball. Harden all on her own. Doesn't often waste it. That's a good option and this looks promising. Normally delivers. Peters takes an excellent grab. Johnson has charged into space. Shell can keep it moving. They've picked their way through. Shepherd has it within range. Alarm bells are ringing. Golden opportunity here.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
Well, they make no secret of the fact they set themselves to start well, and they've certainly done that today.
The Lions making all the running early. Lyons smashes it out of there. Steen leading from the front. Hobbs. Strong grab. They've got them on the overlap. Punched away. Thompson. The Roosters under great pressure. No prior opportunity, so we'll have a ball up. Lyons slaps it out. Good ruck work. Good roving too. She's set upon. No way through that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. Lions looking for territory. Shepherd, Petrevski, boot, ball, goal.
The Roosters might need to throw someone behind the ball because they are being opened up too easily.
The Lions have taken control of it. Lyons gets her hand to it. Steen, Shepherd. Through the centre square she goes. She's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
Her annoyance can only be with herself for a lack of awareness.
Popovski, she's been accosted. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Rucks go at it. Petrevski, Tompkin, manages to get off a handball. Lyons, Shepherd, defence 101 there. Shell, she's so good in close. Steen, the sprint is on. You can never question her commitment. She's gone. She had plenty of time.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
They've got to get a wriggle on. Harden, terrific forward pressure. They're tackling with great intent. Lyons showing her skills. Petrevski shoots for goal. How's the kick? No good.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you need to take.
The Roosters desperately need to shift the momentum. Chance gone begging. Honour the non-preferred. Misses the target and it's out of play.
The crowd's a little subdued and, dare I say, becoming concerned.
Banchevich with a deft tap. Cops some unwanted attention. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard here. Lyons wins it. Shepherd. I'm not sure she wanted it. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Both midfields are earning their money today.
The Lions have already got on top in the clearances and it's directly translating into more forward 50 entries.
It's a goal!
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Roosters are in danger of being run over. Lyons palmed it down beautifully. Got the handball away. Banchevich. Through the centre square she goes. Gauchi. Doesn't hit it well. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. She's got it.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal and they got full reward for it.
The Roosters have opened their account. Banchevich palmed it down beautifully. Armitstead, Gauchi picking their way through. The kick is precise. Looking for two in a row. Clark gets on the end of it. That's great footy. Goes long. Newland tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Shepherd. The umpire calls for the football close to goal. Lyons with a deft tap. Steen. Epis. She's drawn a crowd. The umpire will have it. Lyons showing her skills. Steen can't afford to panic. Goes for home. She doesn't miss many, and that's no exception.
Somehow she got her boot to that, managed to kick it straight too. That is quite a feat.
You feel like they're in the game now. Lyons slaps it out. Steen, Kelly. What she got on offer. What a hand pass. Gets her kick despite the heat. Smith is the target and she marks. The defence is disorganised. Popovski read it well and claims the mark.
Kicking at her first.
Heads towards goal. It's a chance. No, it's found its way into the post.
She'll be disappointed with that, but she'll back herself to make amends if she gets a chance.
Hatchard with the footy. Harden has found some space. Tidy ball. George makes position. Armitstead, that's good work rate. Banchevich runs onto it and can drive them into attack. They're tackling with venom today. Lyons showing her skills. Petrevski. The midfield battle's so important. We've got another stoppage. Banchevich showing her skills. You asked for it, you got it. You'll really have to earn your kicks today.
It's been a fast-paced game of footy, both sides looking capable of scoring quickly.
Kelly, Petrevski in the thick of it as ever. Steen in no man's land. Tompkin knew the tackle was coming. Kicks to centre wing. Which way will it bounce? Johnson. She's lost possession. Kicks to space. Anyone's ball. Epis wins it back. It's a hot footy. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The umpire gives her the benefit of the doubt. Lyons palmed it down beautifully. Kelly, Petrevski. She's drawn a crowd. We've got another stoppage. Lyons with a deft tap. And they can rebound here with advantage paid. Banchevich couldn't hold it under pressure. Gauchi. If she thought she was getting away, she was sadly mistaken. Neither side able to clear the footy. Lyons gets her hand to it. Kelly, Petrevski. She's generally a good kick. Steen on a lead. What she got on offer? They've had the better of the contest to this point. Decides to go. Thompson, a real problem now. Looking to peg one back. Johnson saves the day. That's a useful ball. She's got an option in the centre square. You can't afford to do that too often. The defence has fallen down. Who's front and centre? Lee tries to barge her way through. Johnson, she's hit up the lead and they're away. They could be vulnerable here. Doesn't often waste it. This should end in a goal. Searching kick. Newland can't mark. Armitstead takes on the responsibility, just needs to finish, and finish she does.
She's doing everything she can to keep them in this game.
The Lions by 8. Great ruck work. Petrevski sharks it. Kelly. Through the centre square she goes. Popovski marks it centre half forward. The Roosters have been caught napping. She would have fancied her chances from there. Petrevski hunting the footy. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal.
Well, she saw the opening and put it away. It makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Lyons wins it down. Petrevski throws it on the boot. They've turned it over. Good kick. Jensen presents in space. Drives it inside the forward 50. Epis had it and lost it. The Roosters not at their best so far. Nijelki not her best. Kelly runs onto it. That's commitment to the cause. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. The hit-out differential now sits at 20. Petrevski, Steen, Peters, Lyons. It's labour-intensive at the moment. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Lyons wins the tap. George, critical contest coming up. Clark in the goal square has won the footy.
It's only early, but you feel like this is an important kick.
Through it goes.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to stabilise the situation. Steen, Shepherd, dishes it off. Kelly, under pressure. Tompkin, oh, good tackle. It's not a fair fight. Fantastic tackling technique there. Lyons wins the tap. Armitstead going for territory. Johnson read that well. What she got on offer, that's skillful. George went bang. She's caught. Some indirect ball movement here. Time to light up the Jets. Lyons, good-looking kick. Popovski demanded the footy and got it. The Lions look sharp early. Robbins belts it clear. Throw in deep in the pocket.
The Roosters would probably like to minimise stoppages and keep the ball in open play as much as they can because their clearance work isn't crash hot at the moment.
Armitstead just had to get it out. This spells trouble. Attracted a crowd. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded there. It was a fine tackle. Lions wins the tap. Steen squeezes the kick. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? That's disappointing play. She's besieged. Some good tackles being laid here. Both sides going hard at it. The two rucks do battle. George is there. Armitstead. Greet. She'll be picking grass out of her teeth after that. The Lions won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Lions palmed it down beautifully. Shepherd. That's well played. Good penetration on the kick. George wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Neat little worm burner. Hatchard. And they're out of trouble. Kelly trying to bring the Crummers into play. Handballs it to nobody. Greet. Hoffman. She's under close attention. No way through that traffic, so they'll reset. Banchevich palmed it down beautifully. George. The Lions have won it back. The defenders will be nervous. Spills the mark. She's set upon. We'll do it all again. The two rucks do battle. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. It would be a tough umpire to ping her for that. Lions with a deft tap. Steen has her first.
That's a super goal, given the fact she was being tackled as she kicked it.
The Lions have made a fast start here, which is important to do away from home. Rucks go at it. Steen leading from the front. Can she find a teammate? Clean pickup. You can see their confidence growing. Kelly. The team physios will be working overtime. You can never question her commitment. Big ball to be won. It'll be tossed in the pocket.
The Lions look a little more potent with ball in hand at the moment.
Who can get the clearance? George. Hatchard. Now it's someone else's problem. Armitstead. Jensen has a paddock in front of her. Gets her kick despite the heat. Epis makes good contact. She's stopped in her tracks. Didn't take the first option and she's been penalised.
Oh, you've got to be quicker than that.
Steen couldn't quite. George. Banchevich. Ward running in support. Armitstead. Peters took her high. What she got on offer, picking their way through. They're moving the football well here. Probing ball. Good disciplined defence. Steen. It's loose inside the 50. The Lions are bringing great energy, wanting to get on with the job. Banchevich is in a better position. Just needs an accurate kick now. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. She will surely make this count.
The crowd will tell the story.
From the pocket. Looks good. Is good.
Managed to find some space and she was never going to have a problem converting from there.
1 quarter down. It's been entertaining so far and there's little in it on the scoreboard. Half's with us again. What's on your mind, Half?
There were plenty of goals in that first quarter and much to enthuse both sets of supporters. Coaches are always trying to find ways of stopping each other from scoring, though, so it wouldn't be a surprise to see goals become a little bit more difficult to come by as the match unfolds.
Thanks, Half, as we get going again. The Rucks lock horns. Armitstead. Oh, felt that one from here and I'm in your screen. Brilliant tackle. They are cracking in hard. Lyons has had her measure today. Shepherd. Petrevski. They're playing for keeps right now. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at the moment.
Daniel, what have you noticed down at ground level?
Both coaches would be concerned about how easily the opposition midfielders are moving the footy at times.
Steen. Great vision there. Shepherd. Popovski. This should end in a shot at goal. Robbins is calm in a crisis. Shepherd got a fist in. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They've bottled it up. Lyons. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Shepherd. Hobbs. Too slow. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
They're tackling with great intent. Banchevich looking for territory. Armitstead. Lyons in the centre square. Hobbs. Steen. Petrevski feeling the heat. Who's at home? It's hard to defend ball movement like this. The defence is disorganised. The great Spud Frawley would have loved that one. She's drawn a crowd. The Lions with a chance for a stoppage goal. Lyons is giving her a bit of a bath. Petrevski. Steen. She's escorted the footy over the line. Hobbs.
The Roosters would improve their chances if they could hit the target more often. Their disposals left a fair bit to be desired.
Banchevich gets her hand to it. George honours the lead. Little wonder half-back. Good work rate. Tidy ball. Armitstead in the clear on centre wing. What she got on offer? Searching kick. Petrevski clears the area. Harden doesn't often waste it. In no man's land. Wilson. Crunching tackle. They're tackling with venom today. Lyons continues to have her way. Shepherd. The non-preferred lets her down.
You've got to be more careful than that coming out of defence.
Wilson does the crumbing. Cops some unwanted attention. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Lions. It's been a mighty performance. Petrevski. Hobbs. You have to be tough to play this game. We've got another stoppage. Banchevich wins the tap. Good ruck work. Good roving too. Armitstead. Jensen. Banchevich. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? That's a great tackle and it's been rewarded.
She tried to do too much and not for the first time.
Normally delivers. Shell. The fans will be happy to see this. Umpire says she had no prior. Lions. She is simply too good. Couldn't get an effective disposal. George. Under pressure. The Roosters should score here. Peters is there to save the day. Takes the short option. Tompkin has charged into space. Can she impose herself on the match? Shell with a chance to run. This is great ball movement. Well-weighted kick. Tompkin working hard and being rewarded. The Lions look well drilled. Hatchard tries to spike it out of the danger zone and will have a throw in.
The Lions have had considerably more ball. In fact, you could argue they should really be further in front.
Banchevich showing her skills. George, that's a bruising tackle. Oh, she's been absolutely crunched. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Petrevski, Steen, made the footy hers. Kelly almost threw it out. Thompson, what can they build here? Clever kick. She's kicked it as straight as an arrow.
The Lions, building on their impressive first quarter, they've got their tails up.
The Lions by 14. Lions with a deft tap. Petrevski, Kelly. She'll be sore tomorrow. The lift door's closed on her and she's gone.
Better to kick to a contest than get done holding the ball.
Their coach is going to lose it in a minute. What she got on offer. The Roosters forcing them out wide. Thompson with the big fist. The foot race is on the wing. Shell. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. The umpire will have it. Lions. This is getting monotonous. Kelly. Tompkin. Steen. She's copped some of her own medicine. And we'll have another ball up. Lions, just for something different. Kelly, Steen, Tompkin, gathers. Will she drive it deep? She just dropped it. Dealt with the pressure. Popovsky, she'll certainly feel that one. Squeezes the kick. Tompkin, if she thought she was getting away, she was sadly mistaken. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Harden at centre-half back. Her field kicking is normally first rate. Robbins, they must tidy up their kicking. She's been industrious. Punch that like she meant it. Hatchard is cool under pressure. Hoffman charges onto it. That's skillful. Kelly, she's run into trouble. You asked for it, you got it. They want ball there, but they're not going to get it. Banchevich wins it. Armitstead. Peters leads her opponent. It's not a fair fight. Neither side able to clear the footy. Banchevich with a deft tap. George. Gauchi pokes it into the pocket. Who's front and centre? Lee. Terrific forward pressure. Attracted a crowd. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Lions could do this with her eyes closed. George takes the hand pass. Stripped of it. Banchevich. Rinse and repeat. We'll do it all again. Lions. She's worth her weight in gold. Shepherd. Steen. Kelly. What she got on offer. You can see their confidence growing. It's a tough game.
You don't often get beaten when you win the clearances, contested possessions and disposal efficiency, and this match is no exception.
Just shoveled it out. Shepherd. The Lions are good with their hands. Lions in the right spot. Popovsky on a lead.
She hasn't got her name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
There's the kick, and she's put it through.
Well, if you give her room inside the 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Lions having a good patch. Great ruck work. Steen, Shepherd, Tompkin under pressure. Has to be clean. She's been busy so far. Centre square. Loose ball. Popovsky. Which way will it bounce? Look at her go. Tompkin gets a kick away. Time to light up the Jets. Armitstead saw that coming. Hatchard. Oh, good tackle. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. George. The Roosters have been out of sorts. Great body work. She struggled to make an impact to this point. Nijelki pushes into space and receives the footy.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Steadies, delivers, and back they come.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they got full reward for it.
The Roosters haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. They might as well not have a ruck. Petrevsky, Steen, Kelly, farms it out. Banchevich with the steal. George, dangerous to leave her on her own. Conservative kick. This should end in a goal. Delivers a long ball. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Lee, no easy exit. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded there. It was a fine tackle. Banchevich wins it. Oh, it's a horrible blue, an absolute gift.
She's doing everything she can to keep them in this game.
The Roosters are back in business. Lions with a deft tap. Shepherd out of the congestion. Good build-up. Steen. Lions. Terrific tackle. They're moving the football quickly. She ran into a brick wall. Not on my watch, she says. Can't get hold of it. That's commitment to the cause. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
Her annoyance can only be with herself for a lack of awareness.
It looks a well-oiled forward line. In she goes.
She couldn't miss from there, surely.
The margin increases by 6.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Roosters are stuck in second gear. They'd want to change that pretty quickly. Banchevich wins the tap. George competing fiercely. It's a poor entry, a waste really. Short pass looks good. Petrevski, she's caught. It's hard to work out what they're trying to do here. They've put themselves under pressure. Streams towards goal and slams it through for a major.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
Both sides are cracking in hard right now. It's a great contest. Same old, same old. Steen is there. George affects the turnover. They cannot keep her quiet. Harden closed her down. She's besieged. They've bottled it up. Lions has been dominant in the ruck. Steen, plenty of heat in this game. You can never question her commitment. The Lions moving the ball well. They've picked their way through. Honours the lead. Good kick. Alarm bells are ringing. Can she finish it off?
Poor defence, leaving her on her own, and now you'd imagine she'll make them pay.
Big opportunity here. She puts it away, and there's 6 points richer.
Managed to find some space, and she was never going to have a problem converting from there.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can feel their belief growing. Banchevich got her palm to it. George reads the tap well. Tavalaro. She did not break stride. Tompkin. Petrevski got the handball away. Lions. Can she find a teammate? Hobbs. This deserves a goal. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
It's as if they don't rate this player. She's already hurt them, and she's about to hurt them again.
She's very comfortable with these, and that's why.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're on the edge.
The Lions have been impressive so far. There could be an upset brewing here. Lions is teaching her a lesson. Tavalaro. What she got on offer. Tompkin gets the kick away. Petrevski lays it off. Throws it on the boot. The Lions having a great patch.
She's batting at 100% so far.
Drop punt, looks good, and she's got it.
They've managed to put quite a gap on the scoreboard this quarter. They've certainly got their tails up.
The Lions by 26. The Rucks lock horns. Here's a chance to get it forward. Armitstead, George, knew where the help was. Jensen, what can she do with it? Advantage paid. Wilson is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
She She sprayed it and missed.
You wouldn't think it was possible to miss from there, but apparently it is.
Back into play. Gee, they're playing well. The Lions are white hot at the moment. The great Spud Frawley would have loved that one. She's drawn a crowd. The Roosters are hanging out for the break. Lions, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Petrevski. Nijelki accepted the invitation. The Lions managed to turn a narrow quarter-time lead into a substantial one at half-time, and they're looking the goods. Half's with us again. What's on your mind, Half?
The Roosters are streaking the tackle count, but don't be fooled by that. The coach will be very disappointed with the midfield brigade because they simply haven't been hard enough. They've had the disadvantage of their ruck being well beaten, but even so, they just haven't displayed the extreme competitiveness that we normally associate with this group. I expect to see a frenzied approach in the second half.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Half. Lyons continues to have her way. Tavalaro. Shepherd. Strong grab. The Lions look well drilled. Manages to find a teammate.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
Pops it through for a fifth. What a game she's having.
She's really set them alight in that forward line, playing that small forward role beautifully.
The Lions clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. The Rucks lock horns. Petrevski, Shepherd with time. Good use of hands. Tavalaro. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite them. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Ward showing her skills. George. This is great pressure footy.
The Roosters have got to start roving to the opposing ruck because she is dominant.
Lyons is giving her a bit of a bath. Shepherd, Tavalaro. Taking out some frustration, possibly. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? She's set upon. They're tackling with venom today.
Lots to analyse, Daniel. What stands out?
It's just one easy hit out after another. The dominance has been remarkable.
Lions, Hobbs. The Roosters continue to be second to the ball. The Lions looking like scoring every time they go forward. Lions just for something different. Snap around the body. It's there.
The Roosters are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Lions have made a flying start to the second half. Wilson with a deft tap. George. Can she hit a target? That's well played. She'll pump them into attack once more. She'll be sore tomorrow. You have to be tough to play this game. Brilliant tackle. They are cracking in hard. Wilson, a rare win. Armitstead does the crumbing. Lace out. Great footy.
She hasn't done a lot today, but she's still done some good things.
They could do with this. They could really do with this. It's home.
She managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Roosters are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. Lions, she is simply too good. Petrevski, the umpire will have it. Wilson wins it down. Just had to get it out. George rolling the sleeves up. She's having a ripper, although that's not her best kick. Wilson needs to be quick. They're playing for keeps right now. The Lions won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Wilson got her palm to it. George swoops, showing real strength. Tavalaro gathers. Whatever she's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Clean pickup. Shell. Crunching tackle. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck. Shepherd got to get it on quickly. That's a fine grab in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. Can they get something going? Shepherd, an unexpected opportunity here. Robbins with a terrific mark deep in defence. And they're away. Xander can keep it moving. She's generally a good kick. Malloy in the centre square. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Harden! She's taken a beauty. Well played. What she got on offer. Normally delivers. Nijelki. This is a big opportunity. Another goal and they'll believe. Steen went bang. That's sloppy play. George. Harden. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Goes very wide. The kick's astray and out of bounds, but not out of bounds on the full. Lyons wins it. Navigated the traffic. Steen. This is promising. Gets her kick despite the heat. Metcalf got a fist in. Cops some unwanted attention. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Harden. Thompson. Advantage paid and away they go. Big tackle laid. That can only be holding the ball.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Great. Makes good contact. Hatchard gathers. Can she be the fire starter? Harden in some space on the wing. She's only had the one inside 50. It's a bad mistake. Honours the lead. They're playing with purpose and composure. Shell in the clear. Searching kick. The Roosters on the ball now. You asked for it. You got it. No way through that traffic, so they'll reset. Wilson wins it down. Xander. Armitstead. Harden. Under pressure. It's a tough game. Can she find a teammate? Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Lyons has rucked tirelessly. Shepherd. She lost her radar there.
That's the value of pressure.
Her field kicking is normally first rate. Jensen works hard to present. Good work rate. Tidy ball. Peters fumbles. Could be costly. Harden. It's a hot footy. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Lyons. She's worth her weight in gold. Got to get it going forward now. Armitstead. Harden. She's copped some of her own medicine. Rinse and repeat. We'll do it all again. Wilson punches it out of the ruck. Armitstead. She's been a shining light. Probing ball. Good thinking and good execution too. Steen. Shell. Marks on centre wing. What she got on offer? They're well drilled. Lyons makes position. Takes the short option. Second effort needed. Attracted a crowd. Squeezes the kick. The sprint is on. Great. Robbins. A chance to clear now. Their coach is going to lose it in a minute. The defence is disorganised. Metcalf is racking up spoils. Neat little worm burner. Foot race on. Who can get there first? She should have the distance, but I'm not sure she has. Quick snap is off target.
They're lucky they haven't been made to pay for that turnover. They really should have been.
Metcalf with the footy. Thompson. Tries a safe ball. Gauchi. The Roosters might be able to start something. Leaves it behind. Hatchard. Great. Throws it on the boot. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Xander. Jensen. Handballs it to nobody. They've given it back. I've liked her game today. Johnson. Dangerous to leave her on her own. Doesn't often waste it. Not good footy there. Gauchi. Can she impose herself on the match? As Dennis would say, that kick was centimetre perfect. Armitstead. Xander. In the right spot. Towards full forward. Can't hang on under close attention. Epis runs onto it. That's an impressive mark. She hasn't been herself today. Wilson fumbled it like a cake of soap. Lyons. Harden. Didn't need to be asked twice. Gets the kick away. Jensen. That can't not be a free. Delivers it inside 50. They're moving the football well here. Can she finish it off?
The Roosters are just hanging in there. They sorely need a goal.
Drop punt, and she has put it away.
We all know how good a midfielder she is, but it must be tempting for her coach to let her spend more time forward.
The Roosters with 2 on the bounce. Lyons could do this with her eyes closed. Shepherd looking to hit up the short option. Manages to find a teammate. Good build-up. That's a bit of a waste. Terrific forward pressure. She certainly didn't want it to spill out there. Lyons has had her measure today. Shepherd. Steen. Not a great kick, and the umpire will throw it back in.
You don't often get beaten when you win the clearances, contested possessions and disposal efficiency, and this match is no exception.
Ward got her palm to it. They've got a good understanding, those two. She put herself in the line of fire. Tompkin throws it on the boot. That might be going through. It is a real team lifter.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Lions. This is getting monotonous. Shepherd. They're moving the football quickly. Punched away. Takes the logical option. Steen. Shell. Lurking dangerously. They can smell victory. Hatchard with the big fist. The Roosters under great pressure. Punched that like she meant it. Oh, she's been absolutely crunched. No free kick. They've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Lions has been dominant in the ruck. Shepherd, look at her go. You can see their confidence growing. Robbins is calm in a crisis. Hatchard. That was a big risk to take, and it's backfired.
She's been penalised for being unable to pinpoint a teammate 60 metres away, blindsided on her wrong foot.
Bends it around the body. That's on target and through it goes.
The Lions are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Lions can sense a knockout here. Lions continues to have her way. Shepherd, what can she do with it? She's everywhere at the moment. Anyone's ball. Peters. If she thought she was getting away, she was sadly mistaken and will do it all again. Great ruck work. That's a bruising tackle.
The Lions have had a lot more ball and it's translating on the scoreboard.
We'll have yet another stoppage. Lions. It's been a mighty performance. Shepherd. Tompkin. Which way will it bounce? Popovsky gets there first. They've found the magic formula. Armitstead read that one like a book. They've opened them up here. They desperately need a goal. Xander couldn't quite. She's drawn a crowd. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Lions, just for something different. Popovsky, the Roosters, continue to be second to the ball. We've got another stoppage. Lions is teaching her a lesson. Scrounges a kick. Kelly goes without it. This is great pressure footy. Tompkin, who is she aiming for? Popovsky is the target and she marks. They're running rings around them. Defence 101 there. Hoffman, it's not been her day, that's for sure. Xander, she'll be sore tomorrow. She's besieged. It's the umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Same old, same old. Shepherd, Kelly. That foray forward amounts to nothing. Hoffman. Malloy, what can she come up with here? When one tackle just won't do. We've got another stoppage. Lions is giving her a bit of a bath. Met solidly. We'll do it all again. They might as well not have a ruck. Steen has brought her own ball, taken a ground.
The Roosters would probably like to minimise stoppages and keep the ball in open play as much as they can because their clearance work isn't crash hot at the moment.
Shepherd couldn't get a disposal. She just dropped the footy and the umpire has no choice.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Peters, that's commitment to the cause. They want ball there, but they're not going to get it. Lions showing her skills. Petrevsky. She's hit up the lead. Inside 50 with the kick. It's off hands. She's not one to take a backward step. This will be touch and go. Danger averted. Frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Hatchard with the footy. Hoffman has found some space. They need a spark. Honours the lead. And they're away. Thompson. She's run into trouble. Umpire says she made an attempt to get it out. The Lions turn for home, having surprised many, possibly even themselves. What's happening down their half?
The Lions are smashing them in both contested and uncontested possessions, and there's no doubt their appetite for the contest has been far greater. When they get both their inside and outside games going at once, they are a force to be reckoned with. They're balanced, potent and hungry.
Thanks, half, as we get going again. Banchevich, a rare win. Has to be clean. Armitstead. Clark marks inside 50 and can have a shot. They've picked their way through. Who's front and centre? Johnson. Normally delivers. Harden trying to bring the Crummers into play. Kelly, big tackle laid. The Lions won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Lions wins the hit out. Greet, read it best. Epis couldn't mark. She's been accosted. Takes the safe option. Tompkin. It's not a fair fight. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck. Shepherd has really turned it on today. Jensen! That's a big play.
Their fans haven't had much to cheer about today. Hopefully they'll get something here.
They're crying out for a goal, and she has answered the call.
Well, if you give her room inside the 50, you'll pay more often than not.
They get a late consolation. Lions. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Steen. Petrevsky. Shepherd. Kicks inside the forward 50. Popovsky can go back and shoot at goal. This is a joy to watch. Can she finish it off?
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
There's the kick, and she's put it through.
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
The Lions by 39. Lions has rucked tirelessly. Armitstead. Ball spills free in the tackle. Tavallaro takes the hand pass. Thompson. We've seen that before. Shell. She's been quiet. Smith with an opportunity. The Roosters are chasing tail. We're watching a very good side here. Kelly can just about walk this in.
Poor defence, leaving her on her own, and now you'd imagine she'll make them pay.
They get full value for a deep entry.
She managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Lions, in this form, would challenge anyone. Lions, she is simply too good. Kelly knew where the help was. Tavallaro, who's at home? Nijelki, desperate to win it back. Bit of a panicked handball. You asked for it, you got it. She was trying to force her way through, but nothing doing. Lions, she's worth her weight in gold. Petrevsky loves the hard stuff. A rare turnover and welcome respite. Not a lot of positives today. Greet, that's good work rate. She struggled to make an impact to this point. She's wrapped up. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Lions wins the hit out. Greet, Banchevich, Armitstead manages to get off a handball. Gauchi, she ran into a brick wall. Malloy on a lead, doesn't often waste it. The Sharon hits the deck. Newland gathers, felt the pressure there. Tavallaro has a vice-like grip. The Lions have winners everywhere. She's been dispossessed. Popovsky, the Roosters have no answers. Thompson, she's drawn a crowd into the middle with the kick. Easy decision. The tackle was above the shoulders. I've liked her game today. Harden makes position. Can she hit a target? This is great ball movement. This will be their first entry for a while. Epis is proving hard to pass. No easy exit. It would be a tough umpire to ping her for that. Banchevich, she's been beaten, but she had a win there. They could really do with a straight kick. She's up to the task, and she's pulled one back.
They've been very accurate, and they've needed to be in order to stay in this match.
The Roosters with a much-needed goal. Lions. She's turned in one of the great ruck performances. Kelly. They are a pleasure to watch. Tidy ball. Quality delivery by foot. Just needs an accurate kick now. That'll go close to the line. Taking out some frustration, possibly. Important tackle. She was just about through otherwise. A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two. Lions has had her measure today. She'll certainly feel that one. Didn't take the first option, and she's been penalised.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
That's well played. She's generally a good kick. The Roosters are out of trouble. What she got on offer? She's got an option in the centre square. Jensen in the clear. This is more positive. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Shepherd looking for the shorter option. Terrific tackle. The Lions should score here. That's a bit of a waste. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Lions. Good thinking and good execution too. Going for territory. Robbins tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Had no interest in taking any chances.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
The Roosters aren't playing their best, but that margin could have been bigger. Great. Oh, she's been absolutely crunched. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
Better to kick to a contest than get done holding the ball. It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
That's offline. Never really gave it a chance.
There's 5 points gone begging.
Metcalf to bring it in. Greet absorbs the pressure. They're tackling with venom today. Who can get the clearance? Solid tackle. They are still cracking in hard deep into this game. Lions punches it out of the ruck. Petrevski. She's good in these situations. It's going close. Oh, she's clipped the woodwork.
It seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Xander. Oh, felt that one from here and I'm in your screen. No free kick. They've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Lions. It's been a mighty performance. Petrevski. She's got it.
They might want to tighten up on her. They gave her too much space on that occasion and she made the most of it.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Lions has been dominant in the ruck. Petrevski, Steen, Kelly. Popovski takes another contested grab. The Lions are playing some great footy. Shell, the Roosters, continue to be second to the ball. There are no easy kicks out there, that is for sure. Lions, this is getting monotonous. She did not break stride. Quick snap and that's a goal.
The Roosters are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
The Lions are irrepressible. What a day this is turning into for them. Lions continues to have her way. Petrevski, Shepherd, Kelly. Through the centre square she goes. Popovski marks. Will she go the bomb? The Roosters have been caught napping. Bombs it in. Good disciplined defence. Smith. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. The umpire will have it. Lions is teaching her a lesson. Shepherd, she's got it.
She has produced one of the individual performances of the season.
Away we go once more. Lions, just for something different. Steen, Kelly, Petrevski. What a game she's played. Shepherd, a quick getaway wasn't possible. And we'll do it all again. Lions could do this with her eyes closed. Petrevski, she would have fancied her chances from there. Not her best. The kick's astray and out of bounds, but not out of bounds on the full.
The Roosters have a quality attacking midfield, but I don't think they run quite as hard in defensive transition, and they've been found out today.
Petrevski, Popovski, she'll be sore tomorrow. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard here. Same old, same old. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Holt wins it back. Greet. Nijelki under pressure. Armitstead. Her hand passing is a weapon. Banchevich. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. They might as well not have a ruck. She'll be picking grass out of her teeth after that. No prior opportunity, so we'll have a ball up. Lions with a deft tap. Xander gets there first. Crunching tackle. The game might be over as a contest, but there's still plenty of intensity.
The Roosters have got to start lowering the eyes and hitting short targets. They've turned the ball over far too much. The Roosters would probably like to minimise stoppages and keep the ball in open play as much as they can because their clearance work isn't crash hot at the moment.
Lions, Tompkin. They've got winners all over the park. Popovski had her name written all over it. Thompson hasn't seen a lot of it. George hunting the footy. She's drawn a crowd. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Lyons is giving her a bit of a bath. Tompkin running in support. Armitstead affects the turnover. Ward will keep coming. She's lost her bearings. Can't get hold of it. How will the umpires see this? They've bottled it up. Lyons got her palm to it. Kelly squeezes the kick. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal.
She's a terrific asset with her pace and skills, and that was another example.
The Roosters won't like to see the review of this one. Lions palmed it down beautifully. Shell, Kelly, what can she do with it? Her field kicking is normally first rate. The Lions finishing strongly. Lions. Umpire says she made an attempt to get it out. Lions with a deft tap. Lays it off. She will work all day. Kelly, she's besieged. Fantastic tackling technique there.
The Roosters might be better served with a more defensive midfield strategy, given the dominance of the opposing ruck.
Kelly, Shepherd, she had prior opportunity.
Did she actually make slight contact with the ball?
Good looking kick. She'd like that one back. Thompson can't afford to panic. Throws it on the boot. Uses the body well. They desperately need a goal. Shepherd with another spoil. Kelly, she's a dynamo. Tompkin. That's a push and paid. What she got on offer? Tidy ball. George, she's been a shining light. Looking to hit up the short option. Oh, good tackle. If she thought she was getting away, she was sadly mistaken. Banchevich, the winner there. George. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Lions, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Can she find a teammate? Loose ball on centre wing. Banchevich accepted the invitation. Gets her kick despite the heat. In no man's land. The team physios will be working overtime. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The umpire gives her the benefit of the doubt. Lions, she is simply too good. Shepherd, Kelly, Petrevski, they've worked it well. Lions, she's set upon. Rinse and repeat, we'll do it all again. Lions, she's worth her weight in gold. Shepherd, Kelly. It's a desperate tackle. Had some assistance. This is great pressure footy. Lions, she's wrapped up. She couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Lions, showing her skills. Petrevski, Kelly. The Lions are good with their hands. Tavalaro. Holt couldn't finish what she started, and they're out of trouble. Lions couldn't mark, so she brings it to ground. You can never question her commitment. Normally delivers. It's not a fair fight. Ball up. Final siren not far away. Banchevich, a rare win. They've got good chemistry, those two. Xander manages to get off a handball. Got to get it going forward now. Well played. This is more positive. Clark has charged into space. Golden opportunity here. It's a high ball. Defence 101 there. Xander streams towards goal and slams it through for a major.
She's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
The Roosters get themselves a late consolation prize. Lions with the tap, like Thelma and Louise. Shepherd, Kelly, Petrevski in the right spot. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Lions, she's turned in one of the great ruck performances. Petrevski. The Lions return to the winners list in style. What a performance that was, Kelly. What did you make of it?
The Roosters are simply going to have to win more of the footy than they did today. They came up against a well-drilled side, but you can't hope to win when you get beaten time and time again in the contest. They'd do well to study how their opposition went about it today.
OK, then I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Kel. On behalf of Kelly Underwood and Daniel Harford, I'm Jason Bennett. Thanks so much for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time.
Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from the Fremantle Community Bank Oval. This is the round 12 match between East Perth and Collingwood. One side is in the top 4, while the other is looking to push up into it. These two will be throwing everything at each other. Here come the teams. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I like the Royals. If in doubt, go with the home team. This match was played at a neutral venue. I think you'd have to toss a coin.
Okay then, thanks, Harf. The two captains are in the middle. Time for the coin toss. It's first against fifth, and we're set for what should be a cracking contest. The rucks staring each other down. Jones wins the first tap. North. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Jones gets his hand to it. North. The midfield battle so important. Sturrock. He'll feel that one.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Jones got his palm to it. It's a hot footy. Attracted a crowd. Rinse and repeat.
Thoughts so far, Gaz?
It's too early in the match for there to be anything to analyse, Harf. Come on, mate.
Stevens. Scott gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. Sturrock throws it on the boot. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. That's skillful. Smith has found some space. Allen in the clear. Can he hit a target? North clears the area. The Royals guarding the corridor. No one can mark. Burgill feeling the heat. Great tackling technique there. Jones wins the tap. North under pressure. Scott, you have to be tough to play this game. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. The two big men do battle. Gets the kick away. Burgill fumbles it. Freitag runs onto it. The umpire waves them on. Can he find a teammate? Graham, not on my watch, he says. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Jones got his palm to it. North. They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
That's a great reward for work ethic. He deserved that goal.
The Royals on the board early. Jones wins the tap. North tries to bulldoze his way through. Stevens. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Burgill in some space on the wing. That's a useful ball. Sullivan couldn't reel it in. The Pies have won it back. The kick was centimetre perfect. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Freitag read that one right off the boot. The Royals showing some good signs early. They've opened them up here. Probing ball. Thumped away. Got to get rid of it. Squeezes the kick. Can they beat them back to goal? McGuinness. The Pies under great pressure. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness. He's currently the #1 ranked player on the ground, and now he's got a chance to hit the scoreboard.
From 25 metres, don't tell me he's missed. He has.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You back him in more often than not from there.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Quality delivery by foot. Tidy ball. Good thinking and good execution too. Well-weighted kick. Harrison works hard to present. Can he impose himself on the match? Cochrane on a lead. In no hurry here. They must tidy up their kicking. They're on point so far. Sturrock can keep it moving. He might have thought about the corridor. North. Burgill. Good vision there. Right. Cochrane accepted the invitation. Gray gets his kick despite the heat. Who's front and centre? Thompson. Solid tackle. He's drawn a crowd. They're tackling with venom today. Teakle palms it down. Sullivan. Gray just shoveled it out. In no man's land. The Royals have started well. Sturrock with a chance to run. Cochrane doing what he does best. Burgill. Short pass looks good. Gray on centre wing is marked. Ignoring the corridor for now. Can't hang on under close attention. Cochrane. Sullivan. Lewis getting their handball game going. What's he got on offer? Out wide with the kick. Sullivan got a fist in. Sturrock leading from the front. Kicks to space. Right. He's a real pocket rocket. He's been busy so far. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Lewis. Taking time to assess the options. McGuinness gets back and should be able to see off the danger. They've bottled it up. Jones wins it down. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
He's off. Smith. That's good work rate. And they're away. Teakle working hard and presenting well. His field kicking is normally first rate. The Pies are out of trouble. Searching kick. Jones takes an excellent grab. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Lewis spoils. Brayshaw. Great play. Freitag outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
Kicking at his first.
Snaps at goal, but it's off target.
He's normally deadly with those snaps, so it's a surprise to see him miss that one.
Trying to catch them out. What can they muster from the back half? Sizes up what's ahead. They're moving the footy well here. He's generally a good kick. Honours the lead. Waiting for someone to come at him. Manages to find a teammate. Normally delivers. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Lays it off. Brayshaw. McCready. Crunching tackle. It's not a fair fight. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. The two big men do battle. Brayshaw. Amajuri. Jones. Got the handball away. Middleton. Quick. In the right spot. Burgill. He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Royals making all the running early. The two big men do battle. Amajuri, he's under close attention. They're tackling with great intent. Jones with a deft tap. North, got to get it on quickly. Takes them on. Good build-up. Who's at home? Ryan had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. He's hit up the lead. The Pies looking shaky early. That's well played. They need a spark. Craven wins it back. Great mark. Middleton working hard and being rewarded. North presents in space. He's made a hot start to this match. McGuinness will bail his team out again. Ryan, Anderson, dangerous to leave on his own. Allen. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. What's he got on offer? The Royals are bringing great energy. Queck has got loose. Good work rate. Ma with a big fist. Middleton throws it on the boot. The kick was misdirected. That's skillful. Harrison pushes into space and receives the footy. Can he be the fire starter? Ryan. The Pies, not at their best so far. McCready, he's run into trouble. The umpire says he had no prior. Jones gets his hand to it. He's stopped in his tracks. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Smith with a deft tap. Scott, I felt that one from here. Some good tackles are being laid. Both sides are hard at it. Jones with a deft tap. Can he hit a target? Queck just had to get it out. To no one in particular. North. You can't question his commitment. Bursts through the middle. It's a high ball. McGuinness is there in defence. Neat little worm burner. DeBolfo has found some space. Jath makes position. Good looking kick. Freitag didn't need to be asked twice. Unable to get it inside 50. Can he find a teammate? Harrison. It's a hospital hand pass. That's careless kicking. The Pies forcing them out wide. Craven in the clear. Harrison saves the day. Takes the short option. Felt the pressure there. Not his finest moment. Stevens. He's lost it. Quick. This is promising. The Royals are playing some great footy. McCready. Good disciplined defence. Craven. Who was he aiming for? Van Diemen. He's set upon. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
The Pies might be about to start something. Lewis. Neat little stab kick. Harrison. The Royals have denied them the corridor. Couldn't get a disposal. It was always his. Harrison. What's he got on offer? They need to hit the scoreboard here. This is good ball movement. Anderson. Defence 101 there. The kick was under pressure, so the umpire shows some leniency.
The Royals have made a great start. They're full of energy and using the ball really well.
Jones palms it down. Gray has his first.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion and he made the most of it.
That goal was a while coming. It was looking like a goalless turn for them. Jones punches it out of the ruck. North, Stevens, Brayshaw. They're moving the footy quickly. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Good kick. DeBolfo takes it at centre halfback. Who's got the wheels? It's a tough game. They've put themselves under pressure. Brayshaw gives away a free for a high tackle. They've opened them up here. Dishes it off. DeBolfo hacking it forward. Jones went bang. Smith had some assistance. Queck takes the hand pass. Brayshaw. Jones. Graham comes steaming through. That's a poor strike. It's there.
It's too early to panic, but they might think about making a couple of changes before a bad start becomes worse.
The Royals by 15. Jones palms it down. Brayshaw punched away. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Got to go quickly. Time running out. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Lewis. The Royals won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Jones, the winner there. North, Stevens, under pressure. Great anticipation. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. The Royals get away to a very good start. Lots to discuss as we hit the first change.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Pies have just got to start hitting the scoreboard. They've stood up well defensively, given what they're up against, but they look impotent forward of the ball. A couple of quick goals can turn this around and put a different kind of pressure on the opposition. Scoreboard pressure, which is still the greatest pressure there is in football.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Jones continues to have his way. North, Brayshaw. He'll be sore in the morning when one tackle just won't do. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Smith got his palm to it. Sullivan almost threw it out. Brayshaw, was that a legal disposal? Gray leads his opponent. Lewis, Smith. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Watts is there to save the day. Baker with a chance to relieve the pressure. Tries a safe ball. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Wright, all on his own. Well played. What's he got on offer? Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Wright, you can see their confidence growing. The kick lets them down. Cochrane on a lead. That'll work. They cannot keep him quiet. It must be his birthday. They've had the better of the contest to this point. McCready has charged into space. Virgil, that's good work rate. Tidy ball. Cochrane making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Manages to get off a handball. Closed him down. Into the middle with the kick. Bounced straight off his chest. Unable to complete the mark. North, can they catch them out on the turnover? Doesn't often waste it. They've got a problem now. Takes the logical option. Thompson, that's not going to be a goal. He's got it.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. Jones, he's worth his weight in gold. Brayshaw, North, Baker, working hard and presenting well. Provides some run. The defence is disorganised. Spills the mark. It's no place for the faint-hearted. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Jones, showing his skills. Stevens. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Jones, just for something different. North, Baker, Stevens. Snap at goal. Good-looking kick. It's home.
He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
The Royals are keeping them at arm's length. Jones is giving him a bath. Baker, Stevens, DeBolfo claims a terrific contested mark at centre half-back. Searching kick. Who's front and centre? Sullivan. No two ways about that one. Looking to hit up the short option. Gray couldn't finish what he started. Boot to ball just in time. McCarthy. McGuinness is released by the handball. Quality delivery by foot. The defence has fallen down. Harrison drops into the hole and marks. Golden opportunity here. Drop punt and he has put it away.
Great team goal. They keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
Neither side able to string goals together. Jones is teaching him a lesson. North, a good kick here and they'll be in business. In no man's land. Heads for the pocket. Thumped away. Watts, the Royals, under great pressure. He's kicked a goal.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
One kick game again. Teakle wins it down. Anderson, Gray, just had to get it out. Absorbs the pressure. Can he hit a target? Anyone's ball. A bit of a panicked handball. The umpire says it's continuous play, so on they go. Craven. Graham looms large as usual. Bangs it long. McCarthy spoils. Freitag. They have absolutely spifflicated him. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Jones. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Stevens. It's there!
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. It's a hot footy. A quick getaway wasn't possible. They're tackling with venom today. Jones could do this with his eyes closed. Baker, Sturrock running in support. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over.
The Royals have had considerably more ball. In fact, you could argue they should be further in front.
They might as well not have a ruck. North has some attention to deal with. Baker, Amajuri, met solidly.
The Pies have been pressuring their opposition into plenty of mistakes, but they've been inefficient themselves, so they haven't got the rewards they arguably deserve.
Anderson, can they keep the footy this time? Foley doing what he does best. Bouncing ball. Harrison, terrific tackle. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Gaff going for territory. It's loose inside the 50, and out it goes.
The Pies might be behind on the scoreboard, but they're giving a very good account of themselves.
Teakle palms it down. North. That could prove costly. Can he impose himself on the match? That's a bit of a waste. Quick in the centre square. Clever kick. Good thinking and good execution too. By hand. Foley in the right spot. North runs onto it. Harrison popped up out of nowhere. Anderson. Teakle. He's run into trouble. They're tackling with great intent. Jones. It's been a mighty performance. Scott. Big tackle laid. We've got another stoppage. Jones wins it down. Stevens. North. Can he get a kick away? Not a lot of flow in this game, but that's a testament to the pressure both sides are applying. Jones. He is simply too good. The Pies have won it back. His field kicking is normally first rate. McCarthy. Not on my watch, he says. We've got another stoppage.
Both sides making their fair share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish the opposition the most.
North, Stevens, Anderson. Didn't need to be asked twice. We will do it all again. Jones has been dominant in the ruck. Stevens, Baker, Sturrock, North. What can he do with it? They've given it back. He's lost possession. Stevens, he's everywhere at the moment. Cochrane is racking up spoils. That's commitment to the cause. Good tackle. The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Alarm bells are ringing. What's he got on offer? It's become a game of keepings off. The Sharon hits the deck. Cochrane is calm in a crisis. North swoops and kicks a goal.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Royals having a good patch. Jones, this is getting monotonous. Baker throws it on the boot. Quick, solid tackle. Approaching the 50. You can see their confidence growing. Van Diemen is in the clear and marks uncontested.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
This will be another one, will it? No, it's a poster.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Cochrane heads wide with the kick in. McCarthy presents in space. He's hit up the lead. Anderson managed to get out despite the tackle. Goes laterally. He's stolen a march. Gets a kick away. Anderson. This is good footy. Allen. Can he be the fire starter? Some of the delivery has left a bit to be desired. The Royals should be able to clear now. That's well played. Craven can keep it moving. Sturrock, they're building something dangerous here. Great tackling technique there.
Same old, same old. He'll feel that one.
He's set upon. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Jones wins it. Brayshaw. North. Scott under pressure. Good build-up. He's been busy so far. He's drawn a crowd.
The Pies have got to start lowering their eyes and hitting short targets. They've turned the ball over far too much.
Smith showing his skills. Anderson. That's a dreadful hand pass. Sturrock. Scott in the thick of it as ever. Amajuri goes without it. Van Diemen. It's a tough game. This might well cost them a goal. He's had little impact so far. Attracted a crowd. They've bottled it up. Smith with a deft tap. They have a good understanding, those two. Allen, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. It's loose in the middle.
When one tackle just won't do.
Almost threw it out.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Wilcox, we've seen that before. Taken to ground.
The Royals won't mind this. They've smashed them into clearances. Good ruck work. Sullivan. Gray. He split the middle.
That set play worked a treat, but at the same time, their opponents were generous in allowing it.
The Royals by 10. The big men fly. Gray. Sullivan. Hasn't seen a lot of it.
Wilcox is proving hard to pass.
Ma. Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Typical small forwards goal there. He's a real live wire inside forward 50.
The Pies are back in business. Jones continues to have his way. North, Stevens. Can he find a teammate? DeBolfo tries to spike it out of the danger zone. The Royals on the ball now. He's caught. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Smith palms it down. Sullivan, crunching tackle. Rinse and repeat. Smith got his palm to it. Gray, Sullivan puts his teammate under the pump. The Pies are good with their hands. Lewis picking their way through. Sullivan working hard and being rewarded. Conservative kick. Harrison pushes into space and receives the footy. Taking time to assess the options. Craven had it and lost it. Good disciplined defence. Harrison, no easy exit. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Punch clear. Stevens gathers. He just dropped it. Smith. Cochrane. Delightfully done. Gray lays it off.
He'll be annoyed at himself letting the tackle slip high. They're making hard work of it.
Lewis, all on his own. Searching kick. Virgil runs onto it. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. We'll have a ball up as we approach half-time. Jones, just for something different. North, at close quarters. Sturrock. Cochrane is a rock in defence. Takes the short option. That's a good option, and this looks promising. He doesn't waste many. The Pies having a great patch. Lewis. Teakle. Momentum has changed colours. Foot race on. Who can get there first? It's a desperate tackle. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Good ruck work. Sullivan. He's under close attention. We'll have another ball up. Teakle with a deft tap. Gray. Sullivan. This would put them in front, but he's made a meal of it. He might rue that.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
He's off. That's good vision. Foley with a chance to relieve the pressure. Scott has found some space. Daring run out of defence. Normally delivers. Sees something he likes. Well done. Anderson. He's wrapped up. Squeezes the kick. Ball to be won on centre wing. And that is the end of what's been a terrific first half with some memorable highlights. Let's hope the second half is just as good. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
Both teams have played some pretty good footy. We've got an engrossing second half ahead of us. Footy is a game of mistakes, but both sides have made some pretty silly ones. So they'll look to tidy up their disposal and try to spend a bit more time on the ball.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Important clearance here. Turnover in the middle. This could hurt. The umpire will have it. Jones. He's worth his weight in gold. North. Gray. Teakle. Lewis. Blasts away. Watts. Went bang. Dangerous place to lose it. West. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Jones has had his measure today. Just had to get it out. Gets his kick despite the heat. Stevens. You asked for it. You got it. Neither side able to clear the footy. Teakle with a deft tap. Gray onto it. Anderson takes the hand pass. None of them could stop him. He read it superbly.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
Snaps at goal, but it's off target.
Accuracy in front of goal is so important, particularly in a close game.
No time like the present. Quality delivery by foot. Scott with a chance to run. He's been quiet. Foley kicks to space. He's normally better than that. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Jath works hard to present. The kick is precise. Who's front and centre? He's not one to take a backward step. Brayshaw, North. A quick getaway wasn't possible. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Smith. He's been beaten, but he had a win there. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Smith punches it out of the ruck. Gray. Anderson. This is promising. They're in front, are they? Yes!
They've risen to the challenge and are playing inspired football.
The Pies by 4. The big men fly. North. Stevens. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Jones. They cannot keep him quiet. They've put themselves under pressure. He hasn't been himself today. Right with the big fist. Wilcox. He's gone. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. The two big men do battle. North. Stevens. He's suddenly a popular man. He'll be sore in the morning. They're tackling with great intent. Jones palms it down. Stevens. Scott has eyes only for the footy. Brayshaw. I felt that one from here. We'll have yet another stoppage.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
The Pies might be in front, but there's room for improvement with their kicking. They've been sloppy at times.
That's well played. I've liked his game today. Bounced straight off his chest. West.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Goes Goldwood, and he's off target.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Watts. Neat little worm burner. Sturrock. Tidy ball. It's eluded him. Wilcox. Watts. They are tackling machines today. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Big clearance to win here. Like Batman and Robin. North running in support. Jones. Can he impose himself on the match? Centre square. Loose ball. He's been accosted. You have to be tough to play this game. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Teakle looking for territory. Allen. He's had little impact so far. It's no place for the faint-hearted. It's not a fair fight. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Jones got his palm to it. He's run into trouble. Not a lot of flow in this game, but that's a testament to the pressure both sides are applying. The two big men do battle. North, Stevens. Who's at home? Punched away. Jath. He's generally a good kick. He's stolen a march. Anderson, the Pies, looking ominous. Lewis,
Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise.
Harrison, McCarthy is hard to beat one-on-one.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
That's just what you want from your key forward. A big marking goal with a game in the balance.
The Pies with a bit of breathing space now. The two big men do battle. Allen, Sullivan,
Well-weighted kick.
he's hit up the lead.
Is anyone home?
Watts fumbled it like a cake of soap.
This will be another one, will it? No, it's a poster.
Guess he'll be taking shots on the training track next week.
He's off. Goes very wide. Good thinking and good execution too. Spills out in the tackle. North, Foley gets the kick away. Well played. What's he got on offer? Picking their way through. Quick, makes position. Doesn't often waste it. Amajuri has charged into space. Probing ball. Can't hang on under close attention. DeBolfo didn't need to be asked twice. Jones takes an excellent grab. Just has to hit a target. No mark. Burgill. North
Is racking up contested possessions.
Foley. Great work ethic to push forward and present.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You back him in more often than not from there.
Looking for a quick transition.
Smith. Good looking kick. Anderson. And they're away. They're moving the footy well here. He doesn't waste many. Harrison met solidly.
The fans will be happy to see this.
The umpire says he had no prior. The two big men do battle. Gray
Taken to ground.
They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Good ruck work. Stevens. The defenders will be nervous. Quick is in the clear and marks uncontested. North. Burgill has a way of drawing the footy.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Rucks go at it. Here's a chance to get it forward. Stevens. Scott navigated the traffic. Look at him go.
He's drawn a crowd.
We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Jones wins the tap. Sturrock. They're playing for keeps. Quick continues to rule the skies. Searching kick. Scott has got off the chain. Can he finish it off?
A straight kick here, and they'll be in front.
You wouldn't expect him to have any trouble from there, and he doesn't.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Royals have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. He's set upon. North knew the tackle was coming.
He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing.
Jones
Continues to have his way.
North. Through the centre square he goes. Does well under pressure. Smith is there to save the day. Can he find a teammate? Good work rate. Normally delivers. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Heads for the pocket. Smith spoils. Crunching tackle. The Royals won't mind this. They've smashed them into clearances. Jones is giving him a bath. Baker throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
It's a sign of a good team to respond when you're challenged, and they've certainly done that.
The Royals are doing enough to keep their noses in front. Jones is teaching him a lesson. North, Baker. What's he got on offer? They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. No one can mark. And the jury. He's stopped in his tracks. Squeezes the kick. Scott made the footy his. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
It's not for nothing the third quarter is known as the Premiership quarter.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Jones, this is getting monotonous. North, keen to keep it moving. They take the advantage. Yeah, thwarts them again. The Pies might be about to start something. What can they muster from the back half? Allen on a lead. Good disciplined defence. Clean pickup. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Ma. How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
They've been guilty of some questionable decision-making today, but not on that occasion. That was much better footy.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Teakle wins it out of the centre. They've got good chemistry, those two. Gray. The defence is disorganised. Quality delivery by foot. Clever kick. Scott is there to thwart that play. Wants to take the game on. That's a bit of a gift. Can he finish it off? The defence has fallen down. Anderson has found some space. Open goal beckons.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
The margin's back to just a point. Jones has rucked tirelessly. Stevens, Sturrock in the right spot. Stripped of it. Big tackle laid. He's besieged. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Jones could do this with his eyes closed. The Royals guarding the corridor. Anderson inside 50 with the kick. Wilcox making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Can he impose himself on the match? If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Jones, just for something different, onto the non-preferred. Sturrock, it's a hot footy, dishes it off. In no man's land. Right, gets his kick despite the heat. They've put themselves under pressure. Good tackle. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Tidy ball. They've got a problem now. What's he got on offer? Lowers the eyes. Graham, this is a big opportunity. Heads for full forward. Ryan with a terrific mark deep in defence. Teakle pushes into space and receives the footy. That's well played. He's generally a good kick. Allen, all on his own. He hasn't been himself today. It's come unstuck. His field kicking is normally first rate. Scott works hard to present. Can he hit a target? Teakle runs onto it. He's just run that out.
The Pies might be behind on the scoreboard, but they're giving a very good account of themselves.
Same old, same old. Baker on the same page as his ruck. When one tackle just won't do. Anyone's ball. Amajuri. He'll be sore in the morning. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
The Pies are out of trouble. Slick hands. Well done. Kicks to space. They must tidy up their kicking. There was nothing in it at half-time, and there's still nothing in it. We have a thrilling last quarter ahead. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Pies are hanging tough, but they've made this a lot harder for themselves than it needed to be because their skills have consistently let them down. They really ought to be leading this match, if we're being honest. You can cop a loss if the opposition is simply better and you've given yourselves the best chance, but the one thing you must never do is beat yourselves, and they're in great danger of doing that as it stands.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Jones. It's been a mighty performance. North. They're tackling with great intent. Jones. He's worth his weight in gold. Stevens. There'll be a few feeling sore after this match.
Both sides making their fair share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish the opposition the most.
Baker. Stevens. The Royals are good with their hands. He's been quiet. Howes wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. The Pies have been gallant. Middleton. Graham takes the mark and can extend the margin.
To finish off the good work.
He won't threaten the goals with kicking like that, but he has at least managed to score.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
Looking for a quick transition. The kick was centimetre perfect. He's hit up the lead. That's skillful. The Pies moving the ball well. Cochrane with a chance to run. Manages to find a teammate. That'll work. Attracted a crowd. They're tackling with venom today. Jones slaps it out. North leading from the front. Stevens. Baker throws it on the boot. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Keeps it low. Anderson has found some space. McGuinness into the middle with the kick. This is good ball movement. Takes the safe option. Away he goes. Picking their way through. Cochrane, dangerous to leave on his own. They're moving the footy well here. Useful hand pass. Brayshaw affects the turnover. McCready. Baker knew where the help was. Middleton. Was that a legal disposal? That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
They continue to be careless with the ball. Doesn't often waste it. He needed a cleaner pair of hands. Feeling the heat. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Jones wins it. North has been irrepressible. Who's front and centre? Van Diemen bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Royals have the first of the last quarter. Jones, he is simply too good. Stevens has brought his own ball. Kicks inside the forward 50. Ryan with the intercept mark. Smith, McGuinness with a steal. McCarthy takes it at centre halfback. Jath, can he find a teammate? Teakle all alone in the centre square. Searching kick. Wilcox ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. That's a good option, and this looks promising. He might have thought about the corridor. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. McCarthy. It's hard to work out what they're trying to do here. The Royals on the ball now. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Foot race on. Who can get there first? The sprint is on. Stevens. He's been accosted. The Pies will have one eye on the clock. Teakle, a rare win. Anderson. Terrific tackle. Allen, it's a tough game. Squeezes the kick. Stevens gathers. This might roll through. It's there!
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Royals with the past 2 goals. Jones has been dominant in the ruck. North, Stevens. He's under close attention, and we will do it all again. Jones has had his measure today. Baker. Smith tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Stevens. Jones wins it back. Great mark. Kicks inside the forward 50. Sturrock has bobbed up. What's he got on offer? They've got time to put the kettle on. North has been magnificent. It's a goal.
It wasn't long ago this match was right in the balance. The change that's come over it has been stark.
The Pies haven't been able to go with them. Good ruck work. North, what a game he's played. Stevens, Scott couldn't burst through. You can't question his commitment. Anderson, Allen, he's suddenly a popular man. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. McGuinness with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him. Clever kick. Cochrane on a lead. They desperately need a goal. Good work rate. De Bolfo. Can he be the fire starter? Foley read that one like a book. Quick. They can smell victory. Quality delivery by foot. The Royals finishing strongly. Brayshaw uses the body well. Just needs an accurate kick now.
The Royals are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
He hasn't kicked a goal today and he still hasn't.
The Pies are still in it, but a goal there could have just about sealed the deal.
Trying to catch them out. Smith can keep it moving. Anderson has charged into space. He's put the foot down. Well-weighted kick. That's an impressive mark. Probing ball. They've opened them up here. Good vision there. The Pies haven't been inside 50 for a while. Allen, that could be a goal-saving tackle. Time is starting to become a factor. They might as well not have a ruck. Brayshaw, I've liked his game today. Scott, it's no place for the faint-hearted. Rinse and repeat.
2 rucks, please.
Jones is teaching him a lesson. Brayshaw, I felt that one from here. That's commitment to the cause. Maybe the ump's got to kick it 20 metres sideways and let them run after it. Smith, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Going for territory. Bounced straight off his chest. Right, didn't need to be asked twice. Good thinking and good execution too. Spills the mark. Can they catch them out on the turnover? The Pies haven't thrown the towel in. He's drawn a crowd. The Royals won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Punch clear. North. That's a quality hand pass. Stevens. Brayshaw with a little bit of time. He's generally a good kick. Bouncing ball. He's set upon. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Jones continues to have his way. Brayshaw. It's not a fair fight. Great tackling technique there. Jones could do this with his eyes closed. Brayshaw. Cochrane gathers. Can he hit a target? Thumped away. Gray. Smith. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Through the centre square he goes. Well played. Sullivan can run and gun. Kicks inside the forward 50. Thompson. He's gone. That's poor play. Gives it everything. No one can mark. Baker. The Royals are playing some great footy. Craven comes free in the tackle. Burgill in no man's land. Graham. Not on my watch, he says. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Jones, just for something different. Stevens. Baker. Burgill marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them and he's about to hurt them again.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today, and that is no exception.
Well, if it wasn't over before, it is now.
The Royals may have seen off the threat now. Jones, this is getting monotonous. North, Stevens. They're moving the footy quickly. Ryan got a fist in. Boot to ball just in time. Scott, probably too far out to score. North, Amajuri appreciates that delivery. Pokes it into the pocket. He's off. Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
I think the 3 votes might just be heading his way.
The Royals have got it on their terms. Same old, same old.
Baker, Stevens, delivers it inside 50. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Middleton, it's a desperate tackle. Scott,
Tidy ball. Graham is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Graham can make it much harder for them here, and that's what he's done.
They've smashed the 100 and there's still time for more.
the Sting's well and truly gone out of this one. The big men fly. Gray trying to find a path. Sullivan, good build-up. Approaching the 50. Teakle under pressure. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Throws it on the boot. Scott gathers. The Royals are finishing with a wet sail. Amajuri,
You have to be tough to play this game. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that.
Jones is giving him a bath. Stevens, North. Baker,
He's outmarked two of them. What's he got on offer?
they're irrepressible at the moment.
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
Stevens, the Royals.
Look like scoring every time they go forward.
Jones,
It's a masterclass in ruck work.
North.
Quick snap is off target.
We certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Smith pushes into space and receives the footy. Cochrane
Can't mark. He's normally good on his non-preferred.
It's loose inside the 50.
And we'll have a throw in.
The Pies are having a go. They're just having one of those days when nothing's going right.
Jones,
It's been a mighty performance.
North.
Boot, ball, goal!
The Royals have done it comfortably in the end. They were challenged, but they responded as good sides do.
The Royals, in this form, would challenge anybody. Jones wins the tap, showing real strength. They might be caught out on the turnover. Sullivan, Teakle, Gray. The Pies are good with their hands. Can he find a teammate? Ma gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Goes for the check side. Yes, that is so skillful.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
There's one crack papered over.
Smith wins the hit out. Gray is there in the clinches. He's put the foot down. Blasts away.
Punched that like he meant it.
Watts. They're a pleasure to watch. Normally delivers. That's a good option, and this looks promising. The Royals can build something here. Gets his kick despite the heat. Which way will it bounce?
Cochrane
Virgil
gives away a free for a high tackle.
honours the lead. Gray manages to get off a handball. McCready clears the area. Wilcox. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. He sends them inside for the fourth time. It's come unstuck. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Good luck catching him. Virgil has found some space. They're playing with purpose and poise. The Royals add another notch to their belt. They just keep churning out the wins.
What were the main differences today, Half?
The Royals were terrific in close today, and it enabled them to generate a significant inside 50 differential. They also controlled the tempo, moving the footy quickly when the opportunity presented, but they were prepared to maintain possession and be patient when necessary. This is a well-rounded and potent side.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half. That's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon.